Hi, welcome to the fifth tutorial. In this lesson we're going to model the body and attach the head and mirror everything over, and then I'm going to just edit the hair a little bit, add some more stuff once it's mirrored over. First I'm going to go ahead and just modify this ear just a little bit, inserting an edge loop right there and just taking these three vertices and moving them down slightly in just to get that a little bit more rounded. Maybe move this one in as well over here. That's good. Let's smooth this out, make sure we got it the way we want. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and model this body. So go to create polygon primitives and let's create a cylinder. And let's see here, go to polygon cylinder under your channel box, and let's change this to 16 subdivision axis. Let's change the height to 4 and just leave the subdivision caps at 1. Let's go to our side view now. Just move this where we want it. Maybe just scale it out a little bit. Just move it down, and now we're going to just start moving these points. Scale this in, rotate it slightly, move it up, rotate it maybe not that much, and then scale this in. Just start scaling them all in, just the way you want it to look. Move this down slightly, scale this in. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and just go to object mode and just move this all over a little bit. And we're going to want the head to be relatively larger than the body, so we're going to go ahead and make everything a little bit smaller. Get the waist in there. And just scale that down as well. Our front view looks good right there. Let's go ahead and move these up a little bit. Let's rotate this one as well, maybe move it out. Rotate this slightly. Rotate this down. Going to want to insert an edge loop right here, so let's go ahead and do that. Just start moving these points where you want them. It's not too much detail in the body, just getting the basic shape in there. Maybe push that out slightly. Get the back in there, nice, where you want it. Go ahead and select these and scale it down as well. Scale this down, scale that down. Down a little bit. Now what we can do is go ahead, select these top faces. Make sure you just got those selected. We'll go ahead and extrude those straight up. Push it over and then just scale it down about the size of the neck there. And scale it down a little bit more. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and keep that. Let's actually just go ahead in here and scale this down. Scale everything down to the way you want it to look. Let's see here, maybe we can insert an edge loop right here. Add some more divisions in here. Out, move this out, move this up, move this up as well, scale it down. So it's looking good. Take those, just move it down slightly, maybe rotate it. Alright, so that looks good for now. Not too much detail in the body, as you can see, just basic shape. Scale this in so it's not so flared out. Scale that in. Scale that out. Maybe get his chest in there a little bit bigger. So that's looking good. Let's go ahead and delete these top faces out. Select all those. make sure you just got the top ones, and just delete that. Now what we can do is go ahead and mirror this over. So go to Mesh, go to Mirror Geometry, make sure it's mirrored in the negative X, and keep these merge with original and merge vertices checked. Just mirror that over. You can see we have the threshold, merge threshold a little bit too high. You got the pinching down here, the nose. So let's just scroll this down until we get it where we want it. Let's try 0.005. See how that looks. It's not much better. Get that where we want it. Oops. So 0.05 looks good. Let's go ahead and these didn't merge, so let's just select those. Go to Edit Mesh and merge those up. Make sure everything's merged where we want. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and scale this top part down a little bit, move it up. Scale it out slightly. So it's looking good. Let's go ahead and start zipping this neck up here. So what we can do first is, let's go ahead and select both of these vertices. Just move them down slightly to get it lined up. Move this top one up, front one up a little bit. Now we can shift select the head and the body. Go ahead, go to Mesh and Combine. We have those now one object combined. So let's go ahead and select these two vertices and just merge those. Hopefully you put it on your shelf, so we can just merge them, zip this neck up. Actually, one of the easier ways to do this is the last tool you use will be your G key, so you can just press G on your keyboard, do the merge tool again. Let's just start zipping this up here. You can see the vertices are off a little bit, but that's fine. Shouldn't be too bad. And I'm just pressing the G key to redo the last tool I used, which is the merge tool. So it should be good. So we got the neck nice and merged up there. So you can see, press 3 on your keyboard. Nice smooth flow. So that looks good. Now what we can actually do is go ahead and modify this hair a little bit. I think I'm going to put sort of like a mohawk in here. So what we can do is go to Vertex, and let's see, let's keep smoothness, so press 3 on your keyboard. Let's go to double click your move tool and scroll down to soft select and check that box. Now what we can do is just move this over to right about there. It's just a basic thing, sort of like a mohawk. A couple, just 3 things, 3 big hairs coming out of his head. Smooth that. See, that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and now you can see if it's not smooth, it looks a lot bigger. So move that down slightly. Take off soft select, just move that down, move this down too as well, move that one down. So we got that about where we want it. Make sure you're in world if you're wanting to move these. So that looks good for our character. I think that's going to wrap it up. Maybe I edit this body a little bit more. get it the way I want it to look. You can see we got the body in there, mirrored the face over. So you can see once we smooth it out, it's looking pretty good so far. So we got the body in here, we did the ears, the nose, the head, cut out the eyes, put in the eyebrows, so it's looking pretty good. Next we're going to go ahead and model the arm, and then after that the hand and then the legs. So hopefully you'll keep watching and follow along with these, and don't forget to subscribe.